Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to give you guys some tips on starting an accessories brand. So as some of you guys may know, I have my own accessories brand, Lux Angel NYC. If you guys want to follow and support, I'll leave the links to it down below. But I have been getting some questions on some of my videos about it, so I thought why not just make a video. I am going to go into detail about, like, you know, some things you may want to include, some things you should look out for, maybe like jewelry materials and stuff that you should shop for. So if you are interested in that, then definitely keep on watching. So I also want to say, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for watching, and if you do enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos from me. Now I'm just going to jump right into today's video. So I'm actually wearing one of my pieces right now. This is literally like one of my favorite pieces. This is the rope chain bracelet, and I love it so much because it is water resistant, and I'm the kind of person that loves to shower with jewelry on because I don't always like to take it off and put it on, because I feel like that could be so extra sometimes, especially if it's the same jewelry that I'm wearing every day. But anyways, let me not get sidetracked because this video may be kind of long. So right now I just want to give you guys a little bit of motivation and let you know, like, if starting a jewelry brand or an accessories brand or a clothing brand or anything is something that you really want to do, I suggest that you just go for it, especially right now, because we are living in a day and age where shopping online is such a huge thing, and social media is also such a huge tool that you can use to really promote your business. So if it's something that you really want, and the fact that we are going through like crazy times right now, I think it's a great time to start building. It's a really good time to start building your own brand, especially if you're someone who wants to work for yourself and be an entrepreneur. It's definitely not going to be easy, but I definitely just wanted to give you guys that encouragement right now. Like, just go for it. You never know, especially if it's something that you've been wanting to do for such a long time, or maybe you've had it on your mind and you're just doing some research. Just start, even if it's just like doing some research and trying to figure out your brand name, what you want to sell and things like that. I definitely would just say keep doing that research until you have the money that you need to start your business. And next year is literally right around the corner, so this is like the perfect time to really try to focus on bringing in something new for the new year and starting a new business venture, a new journey for yourself. And some of you also may know that I used to have a clothing store, but then I decided to start a jewelry brand instead, an accessories brand, and I honestly realized that I love selling accessories so much more than selling clothing. I feel like clothing may be something that I may do in the future, but I really love selling accessories. So I definitely would recommend looking into different types of jewelry and trying them out, especially if you're gonna be buying from different vendors. Check the quality of each vendors, because, and that's another thing too, there's this jewelry brand on Instagram that's really popular. They are just so popular and so many people copy off of them. And the crazy thing is, like, when I'm searching through vendors and stuff, like, sometimes I see their photos being used for promotion. People were even saying how they were finding the same items on AliExpress from this company. And the thing is, like, you may think that AliExpress has the same quality stuff as something that someone may be selling, but that's actually not true. You have to remember that different vendors could have the same items. So even if you buy something off of AliExpress, hello? Oh, even if you get something off of AliExpress, that doesn't mean that it's going to be the same quality, because I tried it and it just didn't work out. The quality was just so bad. And like, I was talking to that company, the person that's really popular on Instagram, and they're saying, like, yeah, everyone thinks that my vendors are overseas and stuff. They think that they can find them on AliExpress, and that's really just not the case. So really do your research when it comes to different vendors. Try them out, because they could be promoting something that's not even theirs, and when you receive your item, it's gonna be such low quality and it's gonna be like, wow, I just wasted my money. So I wrote down some materials that I would consider. So 100% 14K gold. It's a lot more on the expensive side, but it's definitely something that you should consider, you know. Like I have some 14K gold filled items on my website, and of course those items are a lot more pricey because they're gold filled, and gold filled is almost like gold, but it just isn't, it doesn't have as much gold in it. So let me give you guys another example. So like, let's say if you wanted to get like just a pendant alone that was 14K gold, that would be a lot more expensive than getting the chain for the pendant. So getting the chain is usually a lot more affordable if you're getting it in 14K gold. And also, like, let's say if you wanted to buy a 14K gold ring, then that ring would obviously be a lot more than the pendant and the chain. So another material that is actually really affordable, that is really good quality, that I sell in my store too, is 925 sterling silver. And another thing I should mention too in this video is that if you are purchasing anything that is sterling silver or gold or even stainless steel, make sure that the items are actually stamped with it, because that's how you know that it's authentic, when it has that stamp. So sterling silver is actually a very common material used to make jewelry, and a lot of people usually sell sterling silver. Sterling silver could be definitely be a lot more affordable. And when buying sterling silver, it could either be a base material or it could just overall be sterling silver. So there are some jewelry pieces that you could find that are 14K gold plated over sterling silver, so that is a lot more affordable than getting like a 14K gold piece on its own. But the thing is, like with 14K gold plated, you really have to make sure that you are taking care of it, because if you do wet it a lot or you put a lot of moisture on it, the gold can definitely rub off and then the silver part will peek through. I personally think that that's not as bad as getting like copper or zinc alloy or zinc aloe. I don't really know if it's alloy or aloe, but it's a lot better than getting that, because those materials actually turn your skin green and the jewelry piece actually looks green as well, and it's just not good for you. So I definitely wouldn't recommend getting those materials. So sometimes jewelry bases aren't just sterling silver. They could also be brass. They can be copper and zinc alloy. So personally, I try to just stick with the sterling silver base, because I even see like a lot of really good brands selling jewelry pieces that are brass, but I'm kind of iffy about that, because I heard brass does turn yellow, turn green over time, and that's just not something I want. I actually purchased a piece that is brass just to test it out myself to see how the quality is, and that's another thing I recommend you guys doing. Make sure that you test out the jewelry before you actually put it up for sale in your store, because you want to make sure that the items that you're selling in your store are actually really good quality. And like I was mentioning earlier, like vendors, they could always be lying about the quality, and you just never really know until you test it out yourself. And I wouldn't recommend that you sell jewelry that you've been testing out yourself. I always try to have my own jewelry pieces, and then I have other jewelry pieces that I'm just gonna put up for sale in my store. So the jewelry pieces that I'm using, I never sell those to the customer, because you want the customer to get the, you know, the full use of the product, if that makes sense. So just do a lot of research with jewelry. You don't want to get jewelry that rusts easily, because that's definitely something people will be complaining about. So like I said earlier, I really like gold filled jewelry, even though that one is a little more pricey. I just feel like it's a lot more worth it. I want my customers to have jewelry that could last forever and be really high quality, rather than give them jewelry that may cost less, but you know, it won't last as long. I also like to get stainless steel jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry is amazing because you could get it wet and it's a lot more durable than sterling silver. So it is a jewelry piece that you could just hop in the shower with. You don't have to worry about it getting dark and stuff like that. So I really love stainless steel jewelry. And stainless steel jewelry is actually a lot more affordable than you would expect it to be. So gold vermeil is also a really good jewelry material to get because it is very high quality, but it also depends on the amount of gold layering on top of it too, like if it's gold plated or not. And when buying from vendors, sometimes you may notice that in their description they may say 3 times the gold plating, 6 times the gold plating, just to let you know like how high of a quality the gold plating is and how long it could last. Usually the more layers that it has, the better quality it'll be. So and now when it comes to like jewelry crystals and stuff like that, the most popular ones are cubic zirconia, zircoin. Those are really high demand crystals. I believe zircoin is actually a gemstone, and these can be made from different colors and they are lab made. And zircoins, I noticed they're usually really sparkly. They look really high quality, and I personally really love that kind of jewelry because it makes it look really expensive when it's not as expensive as it looks. So that's basically all that I had to mention in today's video. I hope that you learned something, and if you have any tips for me, then definitely leave them down below in the comments as well, because I'm always trying to learn more about jewelry since I'm selling jewelry and I love to wear jewelry myself. So I hope this video helped you. Hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you might as well hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching.